What makes people all over America break down and cry like this? Call 1-900-9099-CRY and hear it for yourself. $2 for the first minute, 45 cents each additional minute. If you're under 18, ask your parents before you call. 1-900-9099-CRY.
Welcome to G.A.S. It's an acronym for goofy ass shit from Mind the Major. Well, anyway, Steeler fans, make room for us. Everybody saw it. Everybody saw it. Everybody saw it. Everybody saw it, right? Everybody's talking about it. Baltimore Ravens versus the Buffalo Bills last night, right? Yeah, I was there. I was there. But what you think you saw, it's not what actually happened. I was there. I mean, I was actually there. I just got back in from Buffalo right before I did this video. I walked all the way from Buffalo. And boy, are my legs tired. Boom, boom. Yeah, I was rushing to do the video, so I didn't upload the sound effects for that, but whatever. But I'm getting ready to tell y'all exactly what happened with that game yesterday. If you watched the entire game, you saw Baltimore took the field, came out, set the tone, went down the field, put that 7 up. You know what I mean? Bills answered. Bills answered. You know what I mean? But it wasn't until after the Bills answered, right? Front office, Baltimore's front office, received a phone call, right? Somebody answered the phone. Ravens organization. All you heard was, "I've been taken." All right? The person that answered the phone was like, "Who is this? How'd you get my number?" All right? Next thing you hear is a dude voice come on the joint. "We have so-and-so. Won't be no names. I ain't, you know what I mean? We have so-and-so. And I'm going to let you know right now, I have a particular set of skills." Then that's all you heard in the background was him chamber one like, chaka. All right? Hangs the phone up, right? So, game goes on. You know what I mean? He shoot this, they get this talking. The whole time they playing because they don't know whether it's a hoax or not. So they still playing. They next drive or whatever. They get a second call, right? I don't know if you think this is a game or not. I got a lot of money riding on the Bills. You know what you better do. But the second phone call was to a particular player. You know what I mean? But anyway, after that, the word get out amongst the team, right? So they was like, damn. That's what you see. That's Lamar, you know what I mean? Throw the pick. You know what I mean? Andrews lose the ball. He gets stripped of the ball. You know what I mean? But after Lamar threw that pick, halftime, they get in the joint. Lamar gets a phone call. He gets on the phone. Person on the other end was like, "What the hell are you doing? What the hell was that?" So after he threw the interception, right? So he started explaining like, "It happened again. It happened again." You know what I mean? They was like, "What are you talking about? No, we all cool. We all accounted for." Right? Follow me. You know what I mean? He was like, "No, they got somebody else." So the person on the other end of the phone was like, "No, you gotta do what you gotta do." All right? And they went into a conversation. The conversation was probably about 5-7 minutes, right? But the whole time, Lamar, this what happened. When after they told him, "You gotta do what you gotta do," so he was like, "All right, well, send half of the security team over to such and such spot, get that surveillance. You know what I mean? And so we can see if we can find out where they got them at, right?" So they do all that, right? Security team ain't no joke. The security team is no joke. They some ass kicking. This is an ass kicking security team, right? They end up finding out where the person is being held at, right? So they get there. You know what I mean? They set up. They creep to the back of the house. Put the little camera in the corner of the window. They could jive see in the house. But at the time, they couldn't see the person that got taken, right? Couldn't see the person that got taken. Whole time, the person that got taken was in the basement, zip tied up, right? So they shooting word back, like, "We got eyes on the location, but we don't have a visual of the person that was taken," right? So lo and behold, out the blue, person get out the zip ties, right? The dudes that took them, they watching the game too. They sitting in the living room of the house and they watching the game, right? So they're not really paying attention. Oh, he's zip tied. They are zip tied, right? So they ain't going nowhere. You know what I mean? Lo and behold, person get out the zip tie, creep up the steps, up the basement steps. They got the TV blasting. They in there, they enjoying. You know what I mean? So what happened? They hear him sprinting towards the back door, right? He gets to the back door. Well, I done already said he a bunch of times, so it is what it is, right? He gets to the back door, unlocks the door, flings the door open, right? That ass kicking security team, they see when the door fly open. They know it's him. But I don't know if one of the kidnapping dudes played football too at one point. Because yo ain't get nowhere. The person got taken. You know what I mean? And he got down one step. As soon as he put foot on that second step going down the steps, you know what I mean? Kidnapping dude grab his collar, right? They both go falling down the steps like boom, 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 right? Mind you, it's snowing, you know what I mean? So the steps were slippery. You know what I mean? They both go falling down the steps. Yo still had his collar when they hit the bottom of the, you know what I mean, steps. They say all you saw was Yo had the big hand up like he was getting ready to give it to him. Like, why I oughta, you know what I mean? But he ain't put it on him. He just grabbed it, took him back in the house, right? So, whole time, that ass kicking security team was sending word back. Damn, we almost had him. But we couldn't, you know what I mean? They took him back in the house. Double zip tied him this time. But they ain't even take no chances of sticking him back in the basement because they was trying to enjoy the game too, right? So what they did, they set him in a chair, you know what I mean, in the corner of the living room of the house where they was all watching the game at, right? Just the crazy part, right? I mean, they was in there enjoying the game. this, that, and the third. You know what I mean? But one of the other kidnapped, not the one that fell down the steps with dude, but one of the other ones, he decided to make the craziest joke, right, about the situation. Like, and he's off. He's taking off. He's running. He's running. Oh, he only has one defender left. That being the lock on the back door, right? He shakes that defender, and he's gone. He's gone. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. He's caught 5 blocks away from the police station. Now it's a 2nd and 5, right? And bust out laughing, right? 2nd and 5. You get it? He bust out laughing, right? So everybody else start laughing in there, right? Even a couple of the security detail even found that shit hilarious. They even found it hilarious. You know what I mean? They out there laughing, you know what I mean, under their breath, but they, you know what I mean? But anyway, now, they had told, they was sending, like I said, they was sending word back. When they seen him hit the door, they jumped the gun and was like, we got him. You know what I mean? When they didn't have him, they didn't see dude coming behind him. They said we got him right before dude grabbed him and fell down the steps with him, right? So by then, before they could get a chance to hit back and be like, no, we don't have him, team go back out, like, you know what I mean? Okay, it's time to perform. They go out there, start showing out. You know what I mean? Y'all saw it. They start showing out. What happens, right? Couple minutes later, phone call, security detail. You know what I mean? We don't have them. So then the word get back to the team. You know what I mean? They don't got them. Then you see, like, people are conflicted. Some people was like, no, we taking this. Some people was like, no, we can't leave him like that. We can't leave him like that. Because they was like, if you do that to B, he'll do that to me. You know what I mean? So they was like, no, we ain't rocking with that. You know what I mean? Later for that trophy. Later, you know what I mean? But the other side was like, no, we just gonna dedicate our Super Bowl win to that person. You know what I mean? If we can't get him back safely, you know what I mean? We just dedicate. But at the end of the day, y'all saw what happened. You know what I mean? I guess he couldn't have that on his conscience. You know what I mean? He couldn't have it. And you know what I mean? I salute that. You know what I mean? Y'all supposed to rock out as a unit. You know what I mean? He ain't want that blood on his hands. And that's what he say, allegedly, this is what I'm hearing, that when he went to catch the ball, he saw blood on his hands. You know what I mean? And it spooked him to the point he dropped the ball. You know what I mean? Now, you ain't got to take my word for it. Like I told you before, last night, I was off the edibles. Matter of fact, I'm still off the edibles. You know what I mean? I ain't even gonna hold you. I'm still off the edible. You know what I mean? But like I say, either somebody told me or I just made this up. Either way, sound good to me. But anyway, let's go to the press conference, right? Let's go to the press conference. When Lamar was talking, they was asking Lamar the questions. And Lamar, and I quote, I'm getting tired of this shit. You know what I mean? I'm getting tired of this shit. Was he actually talking about, he couldn't have been just putting blame on Andrews. because he had busted plays. It was just busted plays all over the place. You know what I mean? He wasn't talking about the plays, the messed up plays. I'm getting word. This is what I'm getting. I'm getting that this is the second time this has happened in 2 years. You know what I mean? Games had to be given away for the safety of someone else. Yeah, the green screen just fell, right? But I'm not even going to try to pick it up right now. So I figure it out. Anyway, video almost over anyway. So maybe the green screen off the edibles. I don't know. But anyway, like I say, when he said that I'm tired, it all coincides, right? I don't know. Is it? Maybe it's the edible. I don't know. I could be just making all this up. I don't know. I write fiction. Books on the way. You know what I mean? Either way, we ain't doing nothing the next year. I mean, not later on this year. Next year, if you want to count our Super Bowl win. But anyway, like I say, at this point, I had to do something. Because either you're going to cry. Well, in my situation, I would rather laugh than actually. Like I say, it was a good run, but it is what it is. Wait a minute, I'm getting something right now. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I just got information. I just got some breaking information that the league is planning on implementing a new rule during the off season. What new rule? No diamond grills on the playing field. No diamond grills on the playing field. What, I don't know what's... I'm just getting this, but I'm ready to wrap this up. So when I get some more information on this, I don't know. What are they saying? What are they trying to say? You can't be the face if the bling from the diamonds are interfering with people's eyesight, whereas though they can't see your face. What we doing? What we doing? Will the grill return later on this year? Was all this being made up? I don't know. I'll be back because somebody's telling me, rushing me to come and eat breakfast, and I ain't even thawed out yet. As y'all can see, some of the snow still in my face from me walking all the way from Buffalo. You know? Anyway, I ain't messing with y'all. Anyway, what I say? I keep forgetting what I'm supposed to be saying at these joints. I'm at a loss. Oh. Like, share. No. Yeah, you can do that too. But that's not how I said it. It was like, comment, subscribe, share. Watch your step. on the way out, cause ain't no insurance around here. 2 in the air.